What? Who are you? Why are you in my house? Sorry for intruding, but I heard the music, and I guess I have an intrusive nature. My name's ASDF Gaming. Well, I am Ernst Zimmer. Forgive me for not stopping, but it is vital that I continue playing. What are you doing? There's a darkness beneath my house. Did you check the fuse box? No, it's probably that then. Listen to me, I had a dream, a premonition, of a dark rift appearing in my basement and growing until it swallowed the entire house, and then the neighborhood, and then the world. Hello everyone, my name is ASDF. Welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. Now, we got our class last time. We are a cheese wizard. We are trying to exit here so that we can get on our way with doing more side quests, because that's what this game is all about. On your way to where you're going, you happen to notice a guy across the street. In particular, you notice that he's sitting on top of a mailbox. He notices you too and extends his hand toward you for a handshake. You call out across the traffic, hi, you realize I'm about 30 feet away, right? Yeah, but I can't leave the mailbox. So sometimes I regret my curious nature, but I guess I'll ask anyway, why can't you leave the mailbox? I'll come over and I'll tell you. Okay, well, I guess we'll walk over and talk to him. He's really far away. So he's just chilling up there, huh? Mailbox guy here, let's talk. Guy reaches down from his perch to shake your hand. Hi, I'm Marvin. Hi, Marvin, I'm ASDF. What are you doing up there? A stunt. A stunt? It doesn't seem particularly stunty. You're just sitting there. Yeah, but I've been sitting here for 7 months, 15 days, 9 hours, and 41 minutes. Why? Why? It's a stunt. Okay, but are you protesting something or trying to attract attention to some kind of cause? Nope. Do you have any money riding on this? Is it for a bet or a contest? Nope. I feel like you don't really get the concept of a stunt. I guess not. Say, would you mind helping me out with something? Sure, what's up? I've mainly been eating snackle cakes while I've been up here, and I'm out. Could you grab some more for me? Snackle cakes? Are you serious? I'll admit, they're an acquired taste. Couldn't find it fast enough. And I guess nobody other than you wanted to acquire the taste of powdered milk mixed with sawdust with nails still in it, because Snackle Mills went out of business years ago. Yeah, but the shelf life on those things is incredible. It's what makes them so good for stump rations. I got my supply from Hiram's Grocery down the street. Could you go pick me up some more? Okay, I'll be right back. A random stranger's door. It's ASDF. ASDF who? ASDF Gaming. Sorry, I don't know anyone named ASDF Gaming. Oh, are we gonna go through all these names until we find out which one? How about on television? No, is it random every time? Harriet Mimo Virgil Jones. Harriet Woman. Okay, they're all kind of randomized. There's a few, but we won't know until we get one. It's ASDF Gaming. Nobody knows me. Nobody knows ASDF Gaming. The sad reality of my very small YouTube channel and Twitch community. Oh no. Okay, let's go to Hiram's Grocery Store. Two goblins wearing shorts with suspenders and carrying, you know those things, those marching band things? They're like an upright harp, except instead of strings, they have metal xylophone bars. Those things. Anyway, those goblins are carrying those and they interrupt you. Hi, hello. Hi, what's up? You are intruding on the territory of the Glockens Inn. Am I? I don't know what a Glocken is. We are Glockens, we both. We are the strongest of all street gangs in Ocean City. What do you think about it? I guess you do look pretty tough. That's true. We do it. A Glockenspiel. Yeah, your xylophones are pretty cool too. What? Xylophones? These are Glockenspiels that we have. Oh, Glockens. I get it now. I am so outraged over you. I think we shall a mugging do. Let's throw our last can. Of course. Alright. Alright. Let's just... We're gonna flip a meat patty at him. Okay, if we slap this guy, 3 physical damage, we can take that guy out. Okay, did he miss? I think he missed. So we'll throw a rock. I guess we should have reduced his stats instead, and then we'll flip a... I don't even know what we're flipping at him. A meat patty? Glockenhosen, 1 physical armor. Glockenbrat. Okay, it's food, and 10 meat. Alright. Here comes out of... We got a single shoe. Saves you the trouble of using both feet for walking. There isn't a second one. Okay. Board-looking hobo lounges against the wall of the decrepit building. Hi there. Hey, how's it? I'm ASDF. Samuel? Looking for Hiram's grocery, is this it? Went on a business. When? Have you been standing there that whole time? Well, what are you doing here? Just waiting for what? You're looking for work? Yeah, just until... I don't think you're gonna find any work here. Considering that this store is pretty thoroughly closed, I don't think you're gonna find work here. Doesn't look like another store is gonna open up here anytime soon. Let's give him some meat. Maybe you can take a cab to a different store or something. He tips his hat to you and whistles for a passing cab. Well, thanks. Is kind of... Mumbler! Okay, we need a crowbar, right? Yeah, we need a crowbar, so maybe we'll go to Hobo Camp, see if there's a crowbar over there. Oh boy, while meandering the streets of Ocean City, you encounter a man carrying a medium-sized piece of luggage, not brief enough to be called a briefcase, but unsuitable as a suitcase for more than 2 suits. Hey there, friend, you look like someone who appreciates a fine pair of pants. Do I? What does that even look like? Astute, discerning, even, dare I say it, perspicacious. I have never met anyone who dared say that word before. Listen, I've got a pair of pants here that's gonna knock your socks off. What? He opens his case, pulls out a pair of slacks that are oddly stiff and shiny. That sounds kinda sus to me. Feast your eyes on these babies. What's up with them? They're waxed, guaranteed grease-proof, and they're yours for only 20 meat. Okay, it's a deal. 2 sleaze armor might be good early game, so, because we don't have any sort of sleaze armor. Let's go talk to some hobos. Warm your hands. We got warm hands effect. There is now 0 risk of your knuckles seizing up due to the cold. Cold armor sounds pretty good. Did we just... What is... Oh, interesting. You probably shouldn't mess around here. You'll wake people up. Okay, got it. Is that permanent? I don't know. Probably till we die or something. Wow, you're really going to town on that washboard. Yep, I love the fast staccato rhythm it makes. It's pretty good. I bet someday there'll be fancy electrical machines that do it really good. Till then, though, folks call me Washi, by the way. Hi, Washi, I'm ASDF. Actually, I've got nothing to ask. Sorry about that. Hey, no problem here. Be around, Washi. Alright, we got the grub tent. There's the piano. Hi there, I'm ASDF. How do they call me 52 Teeth Thompson? Or just 52 for short? Is that because of the 52 white keys on a piano? Nope. Wow, it's lucky they happened to find a piano for the camp. Oh, I brought this baby with me. On foot? How? Well, it took a few trips. Kinda sus. Everything is sus. Due to supply chain difficulties, the grub cars bring your own grub. Condiments are still available to camp residents. Great. Let's see if this is, it doesn't look like it's a permanent. It's not a perk, it's just an effect. So. But maybe it's forever. I don't know. We can buy the muscle +1. I think that's probably good. 1 to magical weapon attacks. I think we have a magical weapon. Bewitch is probably good. There's been a lot of options for Bewitch. So let's do that. I'm looking at the other ones real quick to see if there's anything else that would be amazing. This one might be good. You constantly damage enemies. Sounds pretty good. But let's do Bewitch, because I think that'll help with the story stuff as well. Okay. Talk to him. Hi there, Samuel. How's it going? Going fine, thanks. Were you able to find any work? Sure. That's a shame. Right, yeah, don't let it get you down. How's the camp treating you? Yeah, it seems nice. Everyone's real friendly. That's great. Community's real important. Oh, yeah. Definitely better than standing on an abandoned street corner for months at a stretch. I don't suppose there's any chance of a punchline where you suddenly say something really elaborate and completely understandable, is there? Yeah, just checking. Alright, see you later. Hi there, Dusty, right? That's me, and your name was ASDF? Got it in one. Great, how you keeping, friend? Oh, no complaints that would make any sense to describe. How are you liking the camp? It's real nice, everyone's real personable. Even if most of them are a bit quirky, I'm thinking of getting a poker game together if I can find anyone with a full deck, huh? Haha. See you around. It's Gus. Well, hello there, SDF, I believe it was. That's right. Always a pleasure to have another run-in with a friendly acquaintance. It's nice that the rain cleared up. It is nice. I do enjoy the rain, but I also enjoy dry clothing. You're the kind of guy that's comfortable in any sort of weather, huh? Yes, I do my best. Can't stop a rain cloud by crying, after all. And in fact, when you get right down to it, pretty much anything that happens to a person can be considered weather of a sort. Huh, that's real philosophical. Old Gus says if you can find the pleasure in any circumstance, you'll never be a sufferer of misfortune. Gosh, wow, that's a really positive cryptography. You don't understand the titles of these books, much less their contents. A bewildering array of partially redacted nonsense. Notebooks and stuff. Okay, hobos flipping through. A worn book stopping to check the strange machine and pencil notes in the margins. Hi there. Oh, hello, you must be new here. I don't think I've seen you around before. Yeah, my name's ASDF. Pleased to meet you. I'm Letters McCabe. Is there anything I can assist with? Why do they call you Letters? I'm an expert in microcryptology, aka hobo code. Are you familiar with it? No, what's that? The system of pictographic elements that can be written unobtrusively on walls, carved into fence posts, etc. They're traditionally used by hobos to leave messages for other hobos, to mark a house where inhabitants are charitable, for instance, or to warn of a vicious guard dog, that sort of thing. I'm working on expanding the system for more general communications purposes. That's pretty interesting. Is there anything I can assist you with? What's that book you're reading? It's like a hobo code manual. I can teach you the basics if you'd like. That does sound useful. You spend 10 minutes or so going over the basics of a hobo code with letters. He teaches you some of the most common glyphs. If you'd like to know more, just ask any hobos you meet. They're honor bound to assist new learners. That's the hobo code. The hobo code. Wow, neat, thanks. I can understand some glyphs. What's with all the stuff in the room? Stuff is a little overbroad for a topic of conversation. Feel free to point out any particular object you want to ask me about, though. I'm always happy to be informative. Okay. Is there anything else I can assist you with? I'm good. See you later. Okay, ask Letters about the shoebox. Hey Letters, what's in this old shoebox? Old shoes, you're welcome to them. We got heavy boots, they weigh your feet down. Okay. Geez, what kind of shoes are these? Hand-me-down boots, they're passed down from hobo to hobo for generations. Probably about 50 pounds of metal reinforcements on them by now. Okay, I gotta see what this does. Let's look at the boots. We got no shoes on right now. Oh my goodness, we are clanking. Absolute clankers of shoes. Alright, what else do we have? Because we have a bunch of stuff. Extra high heels. I love that they implemented the shoes and stuff. The silly walking. By just giving you different shoes. I love it. Oh my goodness, alright. Hey, don't touch that telephone. Royal use only. This phone isn't actually connected to anything. Don't let it hear you say that. Okay. Hello there. Well, hello there, dearie. I don't believe we've been introduced. I'm Veronica. Hey, we got a cat named Veronica. Hi, I'm ASDF. Can I offer you a cup of tea? It's homegrown, so to speak. You found tea leaves around here? Just about any leaves can be tea leaves with the right attitude. I'm fine, thank you, though. I like your hat. Why, thank you. I grew it myself. The flowers? The whole thing. I'm trying to grow some socks as well, but they're much trickier. I can imagine. Can you teach me any hobo code? Certainly, dear. In fact, I think I still have my notes from when I was learning it myself. She rattles through her handbag for a moment and hands you an old sheet of notebook paper with some squiggly glyphs. Hobo code knowledge increased. Thanks. So I want to go back and talk to all the hobos and just ask them about the hobo code. So, and then we'll just leave, so. Hobo code knowledge increased. I'm glad we gave money to all the hobos because now they're all here. So it's much easier to get the code in place. Alright. Talk to this guy, ask about the code. There we go. Okay, we are ready to mosey. Now we cleaned up the park. We talked to Marvin, the mail guy. We don't have a... We need to go to a store. I think if we go to the street... In Ocean City back alley, you find some strange graffiti and unsolved long division problem. You make short work of the long division, and gain experience, and move along. It was a surplus store, probably has a crowbar here, right? How's the grenade project coming? I threw all 6 of them, 3 of them blew up in my face. 3 out of 6 isn't bad, I think I can still sell them. In exchange for your research, I'll give you a discount from now on. How much of a discount? 200 meat in total savings across all future purchases, here you go. This seems less like a discount and more like a flat reward. I'm still looking for the food. Yeah, so I need a crowbar to break into the grocery store to get the food to give to that guy. So, seems like a discount, more like a flat reward. I just don't like doing arithmetic. Okay, sounds good. We need, this is our inventory. We need, that sounds pretty good to wear. Oh, they don't have anything. Interesting. Okay. Grants a skill. Deal 3 physical damage. Might be worth buying the skill. But, yeah, okay. So we can't buy a crowbar there. We might need to find one somewhere. So until we do that, maybe we can go... I guess we go to the fridge factory. We've done everything else. I mean, there were a few hoboglyphs around, but I think... Oh, we unlocked, okay. You hear the ringing of cathedral bells and turn to see their source. Unsurprisingly, it's a cathedral, unless you're just naturally surprised by cathedrals. Oh, a cathedral! They're so big and pointy, and can be hiding around any corner. Let's go check it out. Look at all these big shrubs. Oh, don't... hey, this looks like hobo code. Translate it. The code says, meat stash, 4th tree to the left of church, back row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back row. We got an old wallet. Maybe there's some meat left inside. Loot it. 90 meat. Wow, okay. Look at that. It's worth rescuing the hobo. I think we just got back all the meat we've ever given to hobos. Is that our shoe? Why is our shoe making so much noise? Is it a wood shoe? Let's do the high heels. Yeah, that sounds much more like a stepping sound. We're gonna fish in the holy water. It's fine, we'll catch a holy fish. You got a handful of holy water. A handful of water. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's talk to the priest. Hello there. Oh no, what am I gonna do? I was gonna ask if everything's okay, but plainly not. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Services are canceled for the moment. What's the matter? One of the urns has been stolen from our catacombs. Stolen? This tiny cathedral has a catacombs? Well, it sounds nicer than basement. Are they particularly important ashes? A saint or someone? Oh my goodness, we wouldn't keep the relics of a saint in a little cathedral like this. Our urns are just the ashes of former vicars and community leaders and so on. But they're all important in their own way, and the bishop is due to arrive for an inspection soon. Funny how bishops always seem to be just about to arrive for an inspection somewhere. What? I'll look into it for you. Oh, thank you so much. Here, I'll unlock the door for you so you can have a look. Mind your step on the way down, please. The stairs are old and steep. We're gonna get stuck down there. But first, I want to see what this is. We got an unpleasant hymnal? Maybe it's the fact that every instance of the word God has been replaced with some kind of weird shifting ink blot thing. Crack it open to deal your muscle and spooky damage once per fight. What's our muscle at right now? 2? Oh, it's not worth it. Oopie. Alright, we'll head down. We're gonna fall down the stairs. Oh. Spare urns. Okay. Fancy pedestal with an urn. Fancy pedestal with an urn. What's this? There's one candle unlit left. Hopefully this doesn't preclude you cursing the darkness later if you feel like it. It's the guest book. Last 3 visitors were Donk Hofferby, visiting from Saskatoon. Well, that seems like a dead end, and they sure have some weird names up in Canada. Charles Wallace. Huh, that's the address of the antique store. You'll have to ask Charles about the next time you see him. Captain Augustus Dirch. This one might be worth following up on. Let's sign the book. Yeah. We're here. Very old manhole cover. And a fancy pedestal with nothing on it. I guess that's it. So, we can go to Dirch's house and see if he has the thing. What's this smoking for? Oh, the rock is steaming. You got logistic resin? While debunk theories of how fire works, this one is one we've all agreed to pretend is true. Okay. Let's jot it down. That was a date. It was, what? 82. So we'll go to the archives. What was it? Congratulations, you've won a sweepstakes. Fat chance, never won nothing, didn't? Okay. Didn't enter no sweepstakes, no house. Scram! I'm from the Municipal Census Bureau. No, there's nobody here but me and these 4 urns. Urns? 5 urns, go away. I'm the milkman, got your milk. I ain't drink that fat water, get lost. I'm selling these fine leather jackets? I don't want any, buzz off. Okay, well, what are we supposed to do? Probably should just barge in. Oh, probably shouldn't just barge in. I'm like, how do we just barge in then? Okay, so we don't know what to do for this guy either. Oh, we got a new perk. We can understand. A level 7 student already. Wow. Okay, do we have anything? We have 39 XP, so nothing to get really. Let's go to the fridge factory. See if we can get distracted on the way. No, it doesn't look like it. So, how much Moxie do we have? 3 Moxie. So we can't just buy our way through it. We can try a very hard fight, though. What do you guys think? Would you like to take a beating instead? Oh, we are so unprepared for this. Okay. What's that? Oh, what's that one we can do? Deal 10 sleaze damage. This guy's got 15 HP. This guy's gonna blast the entire party for 3. Gonna do 9 damage to Gabby. That would be lethal. And that would be lethal to... Oh my goodness. This is not gonna go well. He's only got 10 HP. This guy? Okay, he's only got 10, so we can sling the sleaze damage at him. Okay, and then this guy, 1 physical damage and 3 physical damage. We can only do 4 damage to that guy. We can deal 6 and 3 to this guy. And we can deal 3 and 1. Oh boy. Okay, let's attack this guy, I guess. This is not going well. Okay, we should heal everybody for 5, right? He's gonna attack Gabby for 9. Gabby has 15. He's gonna attack the Osborne. I was gonna say Oslo. Osborne, okay. He's gonna increase his ally stats by 6. If that happens, then we're dead. Can we hit him for only for 3? So it's better to heal. Okay, so we need to take this guy out. He's got 6 HP. So we can start working on this guy. Remove fire, heal, remove bleeding, decrease by a lot. But he's doing a lot of damage. He's gonna reduce my Moxie by 4. So you know what? Let's reduce this guy's stats. And then we'll throw a rock at him. And then we'll attack this guy. That'll be lethal. And then we'll heal for 5, right? He's gonna do 6 damage. And Gabby has 2 HP, so we should heal so that she's up for another turn, because she heals me too. Okay, and then this guy is gonna keep reducing Moxie, but he hits for less. Actually, this guy hits for less now, so we should just start attacking this guy. They're gonna do 5 and 8 physical damage, so I should heal as well. And then keep attacking this guy. I'll keep healing both of us with Gabby. This is a hard fight. I should keep healing. They're both attacking Gabby this turn, so I think Gabby's dead. So, right? Because this is 9 damage and 6, so that's max HP, so we might as well hit this guy. Oh man. I guess we should reduce stats? And heal? This is pretty tough. Okay. Is this lethal yet? I think it's lethal. We have 1 turn to take this guy out, which is going to be impossible. Oh, I guess I could be healing. Forgot I could be healing, so... I think we have it now. So long as we don't run out of healing stuff before the battle ends. We need... He's going to keep doing 5 damage. I don't think we got this. I think it's going to be 1 turn away. This is our last healing. So if we can do 5 damage, then we got it. If not, then we're 1 turn shy. Yeah, 1 turn shy. We could try it again. We can go buy some more healing items or something. Yeah, it was close. You gain the effect, trying again. Losing the fight filled you with determination, and what you've determined is in the future you should try winning fights instead of losing them. But was that it? Do we still have our perks and effects? So nothing happened other than we just got more powerful and probably lost a lot of our are usable things. So let's see. Maintenance overalls. 1 physical armor. Let's do 1 physical armor, because that's better than 3 max HP. The mood ring, while fun, is not helpful. We can try this one. The reporter's cufflinks is 1 mysticality. The spatula is 2 mysticality and physical damage. This one causes bleeding, and it's based on Moxie, which is currently 3. Let's try this again now, with some bleeding. Let's take a beating instead. Okay. Oh, we don't have any healing items now. Bummer. Okay, that guy has... Oh, we don't have that thing that just knocked him out. Oh, this is not going to be good. Everyone's attacking Gabby, too. So, I think this is just a lost cause right now. We have 2 AP, though, so... Gabby's going to die this turn anyways, but maybe we can heal for 4. We can throw the rock. 3 left. Yeah, I don't think that was a... This is not a winner. But let's see. Okay, he's only doing 1 damage now. He's doing 6. He's doing 6 and reducing Moxie, which reduces my damage. Yeah, this is not a winner either. We need to restock on items to do this fight, but I think it'll be worth buying items to do the fight. I think it'll be worth buying items to do the fight. We got covered with scabs. We got +3 to maximum HP. How many buffs do you think we can get? Okay, let's just buy them off. Would you take 300? Well, alright, that sounds pretty fair. Thanks and welcome to the club. Yeah, welcome. Thanks, I guess. We got, oh, gain a 3 to 5 meat after combat. We got a ring. Okay, let's see. A refrigerator truck, but not the kind you're thinking of. It counts as a fleet. They have a whole fleet of things. And a pool of chemicals. Well, we got a fish in the chemicals. Look at that. It's all sparkly over here. We got miscellaneous chemicals. Oh, there's a box here, too. We got a disposable ratchet. Increase an ally stats by 3. Or reduce an enemy stats by 3. That's pretty good. Sharpening stone. Add 1 bonus damage to a weapon. There's a pretty flower growing out of this patch of frosty industrial waste. It's probably a metaphor for something you don't understand. Dig through the chemicals. We got a refrigeration coil. We could sell it. Okay, I think we did our due diligence over there, so... Opening this door would make a lot of noise and draw a lot of attention. Also, you don't actually know how to open it. Solid. Okay, this workbench doesn't seem big enough for refrigerator repairs. See what's in the toolbox first. We got a sharpening stone, self-adhesive rivets, and anarchist's hardware. Okay. It's controlled from the inside. Looks like something's going down over there. Let's see if we can make something first. Fancy combat items. Benzel bucket deals 5 hot damage to every enemy. Oh, nah. That seems like it's really good, but let's hide and watch. See what happens here. Is that all? All 40 cases? It's all there, Gluck. You got the meat? Oh. Dark Noel, what are you doing here? Surprise inspection. Oh, interesting. What the heck? No time to check this out. You should go see what's going on over yonder. Cautiously approach. The lady in the weird Crimbo hat stares at you in the approach. I don't recall inviting you to this party. Are you going to introduce yourself? ASDF Gaming. What's wrong with your hat? Nothing at all. A Crimbo hat is appropriate for all seasons. It's spooky and like it's cutting a hole in the world. I'm sure you have no idea. I'm sure I have no idea what you mean. Oliver dear, are you busy? Be a dear and kill this guy, would you? Uh-oh. The Crimbo lady smiles and leaves the same way she came in a horrible, weird spiral of negative space. The weird shadow monster that was once a person turns to face you. Hello? Shadows begin to gather around him, abstract, menacing shapes. Hey, you mob guys, can I get you to give me a hand with this? Concerning the newly terrifying Mr. Gluck is between us and the exit, seems like we have no choice. What even is this? Okay, they have 7 HP. And this guy is going to deal 9 spooky damage. I think this should be a really easy fight. But let's take his stats down a bit. And then we can hit with 4 damage and bleeding, I guess. I'm going to just have Gabby heal. That's going to bleed out, so I'll hit this one. Oh, I should have thrown the rock. I forgot. My bad. Just keep healing. Okay, that one's going to keep bleeding out as well. That one's dead. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, let's do a pow on. Let's flap slap him. And we won't forget to throw the rock. This guy's going to die on his turn. Whip. Let's heal. Throw the rock. Whip. Who needs rocks? Yeah. My bird. Whip. Ooh, this caper's got me all balled up. And how this whole scene is as nutty as a squirrel's mistress. Come on, let's scray. They tip their hats to you, make for the door. Investigate. We got a dangerous pocket watch. The ticking of this pocket watch sounds hollow and ominous. You don't like it. It's just wrong. Once per fight. We got a bank pouch full of meat. Okay. And a deed to the speakeasy. So we own the speakeasy. Oh wait, turns out this glut guy was the owner and now you are. Is that maybe how deeds work? Okay, cool. So this booze looks dangerous. It says experimental, not for lunches. The fridge has been fitted with an experimental automatic ice cube maker. Unfortunately, it's made one single gigantic ice cube that fills the entire fridge. Guess if you ever need a block of ice as big as you, here's where you can get it. Solid. There's no reason to mess with the crane now. You don't have to leave the building to open your map, by the way. You can just pick up the napkin here. Okay, thanks for the tip, game. Now we're going back to Plunkett Street. Because we go to the... Get it? Because it's ice? What? Gabby takes a piece of candy out of her purse and tosses it in her mouth and holds out the purse to you. Increases the damage of ranged attack weapons by 1. That's pretty good. Want one? Sure, thanks. Hi, is your purse just entirely filled with saltwater taffy? Yes, it's Gabby's favorite. Oh, solid as opposed to liquid. I guess I did hear that goblins possess sugar really effectively and don't need as many vitamins as humans. Haha, jealous? A bit, yeah. Okay, surplus, don't really need. We need to get back to the speakeasy, which should be in the alley. Here we go. Speakeasy, friend. Okay, it's Fancy Dan. Hey, it's you again. You find Oliver? Yes. I don't like the sound of that. Oliver is gone. The handoff went extremely bad. Badly. Yeah, that too. You go over the events at the fridge factory. Fancy Dan makes a variety of faces at various points in your story because Fancy Dan is a good listener. Oliver was carrying this with him. Dan skims the deed. Says here that ownership of the speakeasy is automatically transferred to whoever has the physical possession of this deed. Huh, is that legal? None of this is legal. Oh yeah, I guess you're my new boss, baby. Let's have one drink to mourn the old boss and another to celebrate the new one. Too soon, Dan. I guess we ought to change the name since, well, Oliver's Place is no longer Oliver's Place. I suppose that's right. Got any ideas? Well, you could go traditional and just call it ASDF's Place or something hip like the Purple Door. Or something incisive and avant-garde like, I don't know, noblesse oblige. You guys got any tips on what to name our new ownership of Speakeasy? Otherwise, I'm just gonna go with ASDF's Place. I feel like I should drink to the side every time. It's not like I'm sponsored by anything, but someday I'll be sponsored, and then I'll have the habit already in place. Alright, let's do ASDF's Place. I like the sound of it. Now to business? To business! We make beer in the house, so that's safe, but we're out of everything else, and based on your story, I'd say that the stuff at the factory isn't safe to use. Yeah, if you can find booze or mixers or garnishes, bring it back here. Any idea where to get started with that? No, but you might check with Barnaby. Barnaby? Dan points to the milky-eyed sod at the table by the wall. He doesn't see very well, but he's got a nose for news and a sixth sense for booze. He might know where you can find what you're looking for. Okay. Never mind. We just got beer. Barnaby. Let's buy him a drink. You buy him a drink and await his prognostication. After a few moments and a few sips, he clears his throat and speaks. For those who can read them, the signs are here. Right here in this very room. Okay, that means there's a hobo sign in here. I remembered it being over in the corner, right? Yeah, 5 code knowledge. We got floor grapes. Grapes under here. You quickly prop the tile, and sure enough, there are grapes. Aged and flattened. Take them to Fancy Dan. I guess we're selling floor grapes now. Found some floor grapes. Floor grapes, eh? Well, when life gives you floor grapes, make floor wine, baby. Sounds like a plan. Oh. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to... Okay. Well, I guess we got... I'd prefer the wine, actually. 1 physical armor is better, so... Cheers. We got... Postonal Bliss. Okay. Now, what do we have in effect right now? We got... From Booze. 1 physical armor from Booze is great. Happy Doge. Ah, that's good. Okay, so we got... There were things there. It was 1800 something, right? We got a date that we wrote down. Oh, 1882. Got it. Find something interesting. The cover story for that date is the sinking of the Porquad, a whaling vessel that operated off the coast of Ocean City. Isn't that the Captain Ahab ship from Moby Dick? The story says that the wreck had only one survivor, Captain Augustus Dirch. Despite his best efforts to go down with the ship, he was rescued and transported to shore by a friendly otter. How simultaneously tragic and adorable. Okay, well now we have leverage over Dirch. Let's translate this. Sandwich, April 18th, 1858. 1858. You got, oh my goodness, a flattened sandwich has been carefully concealed in the folder for that date. So that's what that code was all about. Whoa, increases physical armor by 3. That's pretty good. You're not exactly sure where this meat came from, but if pressed, you'd say a pig. A pressed ham panini. Okay, so now we can go to Dirch's house because we know about the wreck. We can't defend it. Yeah. We don't have enough moxie for it. I want to ask you about the Porquad. Alright, you better come in. Okay, we're gonna loot his place first. I'm just gonna fish in your jug over here. In the jug. We got a root beer taffy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, we could pet the cat. Okay, let me go examine the lamp. Simple device, a glass vessel filled with whale blubber with a wick stuck in it. Blubber lamp really rolls off the tongue though. Just a really delightful phrase. Say it. Blubber lamp. Great, just great. Say it again. Blubber lamp. How many times can we say it? He's just gonna keep going. He's keeping on going. Alright, I don't think there's a perk. I thought maybe it would be like tongue-tied or something. Let's go back and get some... let's go get some sardines so we can pet this cat. Excuse me there, my good chap. Might you have a match on your person? I'm afraid not. Well, that just won't do. What if you should have cause to set something alight in the future? Here, take one of mine. The man tips his hat and scurries off before you can thank him. What a strange exchange. Oh, we just got a match. Okay, we need to... Let's buy a few sardines. Cans. Where was it? Sardines. So that way we can pet cats when we see them. Go back to Dirch's house. An eerie music house. Let's continue to Dirch's. The Zimmer house is where the eerie music is? No way. Try to pet it. The cat shies away from your touch. You notice he's wearing a collar that says Ishmael. Ishmael the cat. Okay. He must be nervous about the overall state of affairs in the house. Well, here's the... Let's talk to this guy. Huh. What do you want? Well, I'm from Ocean City. Watchful Eye, you know, the newspaper. Don't trust newspapers, nor newspaper reporters neither. Well, nor otters. Fortunately, I'm only one of those things. Can I ask you about the Porquad? Ain't nothing to say. Storm blew up unexpected. We hit a funny rock. All hands lost. That was decades ago. Why you bother me now? Well, it's a slow news day. What was funny about the rock? You ever see a 30-foot black basalt obelisk sticking straight up out of the ocean? Can't say that I have. Me neither. And I've been sailing that route for years. So I guess when you say funny, it didn't mean as in ha ha. What's with the rocks in your front yard? I ain't know nothing about those, except for the date marker I put. Did they just come with the house? New one pops up every once in a while. What's that got to do with anything? Well, nothing, I guess. How many men were in your crew? There was Pegleg, Handsome Jeff, and Less Handsome Jeff, and Old Barnacle Face. He looks at... askance at the row of urns. And, the other one, so 5. What was the 5th sailor's name? I ain't recall. He was new, just signed off for that last voyage. Didn't talk much. Eerie fella, to be honest. Eerie? Spooky. That's all I got to say about him. You have a lot of urns? Crew's bodies washed ashore after a time. Didn't figure they wanted sea burial after what happened, so I had them cremated. Well, except that 5th fella weren't never found. I ain't recall how that urn got here. He's a member of the crew, right and proper though, so he got as much right to be here as any one of them. Do you ever visit that little cathedral? Sure, used to go and pay my respects once in a while, back before my knees started acting up. Got plenty of urns to take right here though, har. You talk to the urns? Yep, we shoot the breeze, relive the old glories and such. You say that like they talk back. They do, and I can see from your face that you don't believe me, so you can ask them yourself, landlubber. Guess I'll have a chat with your urns then. Fine. If you got any questions for me, ask them now. I'm tired of all this chit-chat. Okay, he fell right to sleep. Okay, Pegleg, Handsome Jeff, Less Handsome Jeff, Barnacle Face, the 5th sailor. Hello? The urn doesn't respond. Anybody there? You look around to make sure the captain's asleep and then mutter gruffly to the urn. Yar there, sailor. You can speak freely now. I got rid of that no-good landlubber. A muffled, whispery-sounding voice replies, I reckon that they was trying to sell me a newspaper. Pay no, never mind. Captain. So, sailor, how goes it? I'd ask what's new, but... You're not a talkative one, are you, matey? Suppose you never were come to that. So, well then, as you were then, I could use some smokes, Captain. What? Smokes? Smokes is in cigarettes? What does an urn want with cigarettes? Well, alright then. Just leave them on the table like usual, please. Is it the captain that's actually just a ventriloquist and he wants stuff? Okay. I can't do the voices anymore. Everything going alright? Captain, nary a cloud in the sky. Good, great. Are you in a chatting mood? I got cat hair in my mouth. Or my sweater. I was petting the cats earlier. Sure, yar. Well, you know me, Captain. Man, a few words and all. Happy to listen, though. Right, well, I was actually wondering about your name there, Thar. The Barnacle Face? What about it? Well, I was just wondering why. I mean, of course I know why, but if you have any insight into... I mean, you never actually said. That is, you've never asked before, so I'd have thought you already... Right, yeah, obviously, I already... Anyway, if you're not comfortable discussing it, that's fine. Okay, yeah, good. Yar. Yar. Anything on your mind, Captain? Well, like what? Well, I don't know, just wanted to wax nostalgic about old times or anything? Alright, right, so, yar, right, those old times, right? Sure, right, yar, Captain. Those old times we had together. Yar, we sure did, many of them. Yar. Oh my goodness, so how you be doing there, Handsome Jeff? Smooth sailing, Captain? You figure like talking over old times? Sure, I mean, yar, why not? Right then, which particular yarn from your past have you got on your mind? Actually, let's talk about you. Me? This fella next to you is less handsome, Jeff, aye? So this is a judgment of your relative appearance is literal, or is it more of an ironic reversal sort of deal? Yar. Well, you never... Wait a minute, don't you remember what we actually look like? Of course I do, gotta go, bye, yar. So how are things? No problems, Captain, everything's shipshape, haha. Anyways, happy to chew the sea biscuit with you, though. Sure, let's reminisce about old times. Great, love hearing the stories of your nautical adventure. Instead of that, why don't you tell me how you got the name Peg Leg Johnny? Well, it's because of my leg, right? Got a peg leg? Sure, how'd you get it? I got it because I lost the original leg? I'd assume so, yeah, yar, but how? Wait, weren't you there when it happened? Time for my nap! Okay, I don't know how we're gonna get the urn out of here, though. We need to get some smokes for that guy. No, I'm not saying blubber lamp anymore. We've got... Oh, another fishing rod. Can I have that? No, I guess not. Okay. I don't know what else to do about that one, so we can go visit the eerie house. A young man wearing a flour-dusted apron swaggers up to you with a loaf of French bread on his shoulder and an arrogant sneer on his face. Hey, man, this is doughboy territory. If you want to walk down this street, you gotta pay the toll. What's the toll? 5 meat. That's all? Guess you don't really need the dough after all. Alright, now it's 10 meat. Aw, come on. Let's fight it. What is the... What... Huh? A dancing tentacle? And a Gucelia the dough baby? What is this? Jick the loafer? Okay. Hang on just a minute here. How much HP does this guy have? 13. We could deal 3 and 5. 3 and... I don't trust that tentacle thing. So let's take down the muffin. And then let's take down... Oh, we could just throw tons of rocks when we get tons of AP. Nice. Okay, great. We're just gonna slap... Well, it's only 1 physical damage, so... I might as well heal, I guess. Oh. Let's throw a rock there. And then just start bleeding the baker. You got freshly baked roll. We got a clammy dough glob. We got a chef's hat. Oh, that's good for us. And Osborne the Startling grows stronger. Nice. Seems like a pretty normal house in a pretty nice neighborhood, but there's something odd about it. Some sort of uncomfortable energy that makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up. Maybe it's something to do with that weird droning tone you hear coming from inside, like a pained, inhuman moan constantly rising in pitch. It's a shepherd tone. It'll keep going up forever. But I want to equip this hat. Right? Yeah, chef's hat. Oh, but mysticality is pretty good. But I think our sword does... we're not even using a magical attack. We're using a melee attack. So we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it alone. You knock, but hear no response, so you nose your way inside. That eerie sound is even louder in here. It seems to be coming from upstairs. Also, the owner's interior design sensibilities are a little strange. Books about musical theory, even the most basic one would be totally beyond me. Ah, just like in real life. The time was long ago, there's nothing left here but stains, full of backup plates. Cabinet full of sheet music. You pull out a sheet, but it's all in German. Und du kannst kein Dutch Grepchen. I'm imagining that means you can't speak, you can't understand Dutch. German. But the plate rack is a statement piece, and the statement is I have too many plates. Okay, we'll head upstairs. Eerie music house upstairs. Tired looking man is playing a cello here. Talk to him. What? Who are you? Why are you in my house? Sorry for intruding, but I heard the music, and I guess I have an intrusive nature. My name's ASDF Gaming. Well, I am Ernst Zimmer. Forgive me for not stopping, but it is vital that I continue playing. What are you doing? There's a darkness beneath my house. Did you check the fuse box? No, it's probably that then. Listen to me. I had a dream, a premonition, of a dark rift appearing in my basement and growing until it swallowed the entire house, and then the neighborhood, and then the world. That's quite a dream. It was not just a dream. I went downstairs to check the basement, and there is indeed a rift. As of now, it's still small. I must keep playing this cello to prevent it from growing any larger. How does playing the cello help? The bass vibration reverberates downward and is focused by the circle of furniture downstairs. This resonance inhibits the rift. I don't really get it, but okay. Are you a physicist or something? No, I'm only a cellist. I can't explain how I knew this would work. Do you mind if I have a look at this rift? Very well. I cannot blame you for wanting to see it with your own eyes. You have to reach into my pocket and take the key to the basement for yourself, as I require both hands to play. Okay. Please do not get too close to the rift. I'm sure there's a rational explanation. Probably just the trick of the light plus your anxiety over the nightmare. Well, plus I'm pretty sure your living room furniture can't create reality-strengthening sonic resonance waves. Probably right. Just an old man drumming at shadows, I suppose. Happens to the best of us, don't worry, everything's fine. He stopped. Hi, Ernst. Hello. Wow, that was so loud. Uh-oh. Maybe convincing Zimmer to stop playing his cello wasn't such a good idea after all. Oh no. Oh boy. Okay. Go start playing your cello again. Oh geez, that sure is a dark rift in space over there, just like Zimmer was afraid of. Well, nuts. Alright, let's see if there's anything to do around here. Oh, step through. Here we go. You find yourself in an infinite black void. Well, it looks like an infinite black void, but you have the uneasy feeling that your brain is only showing you an infinite black void because it doesn't want to try and process what this place actually looks like. It's a weird feeling. A thrumming spike of nega energy. This creature is built more or less like a large muscular person. If you built a large muscular person out of some kind of writhing black ooze and or smoke and or just plain raw darkness. It has a fist-sized growing crystal embedded in its chest, about where its sternum should be. And as you draw near, you can feel it radiating invisible waves of energy, kind of like heat coming off a radiator, except also the opposite of that, and also not at all related to that. Look, incomprehensible forces are tricky to describe, okay? The creature shambles back and forth, waving its arms in a way that looks almost like it's dancing, or praying, or maybe just absentmindedly flailing. It seems oblivious to your presence, although that will probably change pretty quickly if you try to interfere with it. Like, say, if you tried to pry the glowing crystal out of its chest. This creature looks like it could rip you in half without even really trying, maybe without even really noticing. Okay, should we mess with the crystal things? Let's mess with the crystal things. You approach the shambling shadow beast, which is continuing to shamble. The crystal in its chest sparkles importantly at you. The creature looks extremely weak, almost docile. Well, we can pry it out now. You make a quick grab for the crystal, but it's firmly lodged in the creature's chest. The creature howls, and its long, spindly arms flail ineffectually as you, barely cognizant of your actions, plunge your hands into the murky flesh, fingers questing through the lukewarm tar until they find ribs, gritting your teeth, forcing open the cage, creaking, cracking, snapping like dry branches. You grab your prize and tear it free of the muck. The creature evaporates in a sigh of smoke. The crystal is both warm and cold in your hand and has a slight buzzing vibration to it. Well, we're gonna take that. Why would we destroy it? Yeah, something tells you this crystal is very important, as well as being shiny and pretty. Nice. Alright, cool. Well, we dealt with the rift thing. It occurs to you that taking the weird crystal out of here might be a bad idea. On the other hand, it's yours now and you'd prefer to keep it. Well, let's enter the rift. We're taking it with us. We might have just doomed the whole world, but all good. Okay, let me go tell Ernest what's happening. You pull out a sheet. It's a piece entitled All Arbit and No Spiel Makes Ernst a Dull Boy. Oh my goodness. Oh, we can fish. Vicious black sludge bubbles in the teapot. Let's fish and then we'll take some. Fishing in the teapot. Good stuff. You got Eldritch Mist. Solid. You got bubbling black sludge. That seems like a good potion. Alright, can we talk to him now? I have bad news. What? What do you mean? Remember how I said everything was fine? I do remember that. Yes, are you telling me that you were incorrect? Let's just say your house is incredibly haunted now. I should not have trusted you. We're both fools. Did the rift open? Yeah. No, what are we gonna do? Don't worry, I'll think of something. Check out this neat crystal I found. What is that? Where did you get it? It was inside the rift. It makes me uncomfortable to look at it. Can I have it? No, it's mine. You found it inside my house. It was in another dimension. Another dimension inside my house. Forget it. It's mine. I'm taking it with me. I think that's all we have to do now. You're too frightened to look at your map right now. As you start to leave the house, something tells you that it would be bad to take that weird crystal out of here. That something is definitely not the crystal, because it's a really great crystal, and you're deriving great satisfaction from owning it. This is like the ring from Lord of the Rings. We're gonna leave the house with the crystal. As the door shuts behind you, you hear a sudden grinding, crackling noise and turn to see the entire house implode into splinters and get sucked into a whirling black vortex. Can't say I didn't warn you. Oh! Goodbye, Ernest. Let's speak of this to no one. Not gonna tell anybody about that. Okay, so what do we have going on? Is there a quest menu or something that we can look at? We have, Rift Crystal. Miscellany. There was a quest thing, right? Quest items, kinda. Oh, the bank key, overdue library book. We can read it. You didn't feel like reading it when you're in grade school and you don't feel like reading it now. Okay, well, that's fine. You can read the newspaper. More of a manifesto. There's an amusing cartoon about a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at a cat's head. There's the stamp, which we already read. To-do list. There we go. Okay, view side quests. Try to find snack cakes from Marvin. We still need a crowbar for that, and find some cigarettes for Augustus Church's house. So, cigarettes, maybe Maybe the hobo camp? Oh. Okay, you find your path unexpectedly blocked by a huge pile of junk, broken down car, busted lamppost, couch with the springs poking out, and a wide variety of other assorted trash. Geez, what happened here? Oh, Gabby has a memory of it. There was an accident a couple of weeks ago. That car had a tire break and smashed on the lamppost. That explains the car and the lamppost, but why are they still here, and what's with all this other junk? City trash takeaways are all contractors now, and who wanted to pay for it? Nobody. So the car waits there, and people put junk there because that's a place where junk is. Guess we'll go around it. No, not in the street. That's dangerous. Look at that lamppost for what a car can do. I've been hit by a car before, Gabby, and while I died, it seemed to be okay. Here, it's not any problem. Gabby starts picking up junk and stacking it out of the way, clearing a path through the middle of the pile. Thanks, Gabby, but that's not really... Heave! Ha! With a mighty shove, Gabby knocks the wrecked car over on its side and wrestles it into a parking spot. Wow. Haha, pretty sure Gabby showed that car where a car goes. Woo! Gabby's muscle increases by 1. Yeah, if this antiques thing doesn't work out, you can get a job threatening to park people's cars for them. Okay, there's still not more hobos here. Is there like a wander? Is there like a wander option or something? We didn't get our fortune told either, so maybe. Licorice taffy, nice, thank you. Let's pay for a reading. The teen takes your meat and begins. The first card tells you about where you've been. He licks her thumb and grabs the top card from the deck. Ah, the Sheik of Bones. I see, and this card represents... She stifles a laugh. This is about a lingering memory in your childhood involving water. I don't remember anything about water. The next card is about your current situation. She pulls a card from the bottom. Oh, This is the Emperor of Loaves? Okay, it's the Emperor of Loaves. What does it mean? This card indicates that you're in a fortune teller's tent. Can't argue with that, I suppose. The last card reviews your future. Ah, the great editor. The picture doesn't... In the future, you will get your shoes wet if you're not careful. I'll look forward to it. Spend a few minutes thinking about your tarot reading and then decide to leave. Do we have any more hats for the hat photography guy? We do. We have a chef's hat. Hey, welcome back, baby. Welcome back, baby. Let me see that hat you're wearing. What is that? A chef's hat? Perfect. I love it. Here's your meat, baby. Spend it in good health and come back soon, okay? Okay, we also got the broken coconut. Hey, welcome back, baby. Let me see that hat you're wearing. What is that? A broken coconut? Perfect. I love it. Okay. And then we'll put on the chef's hat again. Although, what does this do? Moxie. The chef's hat doesn't help us because we're not using a magical weapon. So I guess physical armor would be better. I guess we can just switch to a magical weapon. Mysticality +2. And then we'll switch to the shelf hat, so. Okay, everything else, we can probably do this game now. Oh, 3 to all stats. We have 2 muscle. And we have 1 moxie from a potion. Let me see. Maybe we can equip enough things. Let's do 1 mysticality. The duck call, we could do unpleasant hymnal. Okay, the reporter's cufflinks. Inside out ring. No, we don't have anything that gives us anything. Oh, each round of combat, Todd heals a random wounded ally. That's pretty good. Osborne, though, seems like better to buff me instead. Okay, so we don't have any of those. Let's see then if we could drink a potion, I believe. So if we drink a potion that gives us muscle, I think we'll have it. Potions. Do we have anything that gives us muscle? Increase in mysticality, ranged attacks, increase in mysticality, increase in muscle by 1. Yes. Cool. And then, now we should have 3 of each stat. Oh, the moxie was potions? We need a booze. Oh, didn't realize. Okay. Cooking for health. Probably... That seems like a good one to have. Let's get the turban too. Okay, well, we could... Oh, we could buy one Moxie. We're close, but we can't really do anything yet. So, I guess we'll leave it at that. No house. Oh, no house. Got it. Operator, get my worthless son on the line. Mister, I'm not a payphone. That's what the last payphone said, and I'm not buying it. Let me talk to my first slugginer's son. I said... I'm sorry, sir, the line is busy. Please try again later. Probably gabbing with one of the floozy girlfriends. Okay. And then we'll go back here. Would you like to purchase a set of encyclopedias? Look at all the different no's. No. I thought you might say that. Understandable, understandable. What if I told you this is no ordinary encyclopedia? Do you think that's something you're likely to tell me? So likely as to be certain. Step a little closer, would you? I would. Oh. Ooh. He opens his trench coat to reveal a set of dog-eared paperback books. This is no collection of boring facts. This is an encyclopedia of blue humor, a multi-volume collection of the lewd and lascivious, a trove of truly tasteless treasure. It's a set of books of dirty jokes, precisely, and it's yours for the obscenely low price of 200 meat. Surely shocking jokes. It's a book. It grants an upgradable skill which grants sleaze armor. No thanks, we'll probably encounter him again. I see, you want the book? You just don't want all these people seeing you buy it. Sweeps his arm around you, gesturing at nobody. Oh, what people? I just don't want it. I'll find you later, somewhere more private, he winks. What's up, Blay? Welcome, welcome. Okay, well, that really does do it for today. We'll go back into Murray's Antiques tomorrow and see if we can move some of these quests forward. If you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe. It's 1 or 2 clicks for you, really does help me out a ton. Blay, sorry you came right in at the end, but hopefully y'all can have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.